Hello student, you are all welcome to AEA 308, the Principle of Farm Management class. I am Dr. Helen V. Inya, your course facilitator. Farm management is one of the most important branch of agricultural economics. It is here in farm management that you will be exposed to different methods of managing your farms. Also, in the course of it, you will know how to make use of minimum resources to obtain optimal or maximum output. I assure you that you will enjoy this course. Thank you. Then once again, yeah, the topic of our discussion this morning is an overview of principle of farm management. As I've already told you that the course code is AEA 308. The course title is Principle of Farm Management. So we are looking at the overview of the principle of farm management. The introduction. Agriculture is regarded as the art and the science of cultivating crops, raising livestock, provision of raw materials for industrial and marketing of agricultural products for man's use. There are many branches of agriculture which among others include agricultural economics, crop sciences, soil science, animal science, fishery, forestry, and agricultural engineering. Agricultural economics involves the application of economic principle in agriculture. One of the important branches of agricultural economics is farm management, as we all know. Generally, excuse me, generally, management is the ability of some people to compel economic processes through forceful directions and coordination of other people's effort, which, when applied to farm business, management could be seen as a practical undertaking of the farm business with respect of how to put the crop and livestock husbandry to work on the farm as a means of obtaining high profit. And before you can do this, you have to look for other factors of production, which includes labor, resources, labor capital, entrepreneur. All these things, you manage them, put them into use, as well as land. Those are the factors of production. But an entrepreneur managed all this to produce a product or services and to obtain high profit. Farm management is a science which deals with proper combination and operation of production factors such as, like I earlier mentioned, land, labor, and capital. In this age of science, technology, success in business requires ability to harness scientific and technical knowledge. It involves having a personal command and a clear hold on the technology. That means you must be versatile. on technological aspects of your production. You must be also versatile in commercial aspects as well as human aspects of the business, which becomes interwoven into successful progress in business. The idea that managers are born, not made, is erroneous and is dying. No manager was born, nobody was born a manager. But then, you acquired it, either through training or through practice, before you be able to manage your resources very well. The feeling that technical and commercial competence alone can see you through does not hold either. Yes, you can be technologically competent or commercially capable, that you think you'll be able to make profits or maximize your output. No, you must be versatile in other aspects of managerial activities. Then people through ages realize that it is possible to develop managerial skill through training. This course is designed to provide essential skills needed in farm business. The main aim of this course is to explain how to effectively manage farm businesses in order to maximize profits or to maximize output and minimize costs. That is the main aim. Course objectives. At the end of this course, the student should be able to define farm management, define or explain the principle and function of farm management, list the special characteristics of agriculture that affects farm management decisions, and provide solutions to them. Describe some of the common concepts and tools used in farm management. Determine depreciation charges for any farm assets. Explain the meaning. List the characteristics and determine the importance of farm inputs, resources, land, labor, capital, and entrepreneur. Identify the types of farm business organizations and list their characteristics, advantages, and disadvantages. Determine the importance of keeping farm records and accounts. Prepare balance sheet and profit and loss accounts for any given farm enterprise. Calculate and explain the implication of common financial ratios. Common financial ratios to farm management. Areas to cover in the course materials includes that it will take a period of 8 weeks to cover the course content as follows. Week 1, the general overview of course contents. This is what is going on now. This includes day and time of the activities, synchronous, Thursday, because at 11 a.m. to 12 noon, just 1 hour. Asynchronous, Saturday, at least 30 minutes every Saturday. Facilitation starts date 13 September 2021 and facilitation end date 15 September, which we have already started. Facilitation ends date 15 November 2021. Week 2, the topic of discussion is the meaning, principle, and function of farm management. This will cover Module 1, Unit 1, 2, 3, and 4. Unit 1 would covered the nature and scope of farm management. Unit 2, basic principle of farm management. Unit 3, special characteristics of agriculture. And Unit 4, the decision-making functions of the farm management. Week 2, we will talk about, as the topic will be on the common concepts and tools in farm management. This will cover Module 2, Unit 1, 2, and 3. Then, in Unit 1, we'll discuss about economic principle and farm management. Unit 2 will talk about farm costs, while in Unit 3, we'll discuss about the valuation and depreciation of farm assets. Week 4, the topic is literate versus illiterate farmers in farm management and input management. This will cover Module 2, Unit 4, and Module 3, Unit 1, 2, and 3. Unit 4, literate versus illiterate farmers in farm management. Then in Module 3, we'll cover Unit 1, 2, 3, 2, and 3. Then in Unit 1, we'll discuss about the land as a factor of production. Unit 2, we talked about capital as a factor of production. Unit 3 also, we talked about labor as a factor of production. Week 5. Week 5. The topic of our discussion will be on farm inputs and management, farm inputs management and forms of farm business. This will cover Module 3, Unit 4. Module 4, Units 1, 2, and 3. In Unit 3, in Module 3, you will look at Unit 4. Unit 4 is about entrepreneur. We'll discuss entrepreneur as a source of or as a factor of production as well. Then under Module 4, we will talk about the different forms of business organization. We will consider Unit 1. Unit 1 will cover the single proprietorship, that is one man's business or a sole proprietorship. Then in Unit 2, we will discuss on the partnership as a form of business organization. Then in Unit 3, we'll talk about corporate or limited liability companies. Week 6, the topic of our discussion will be on cooperative society and as a form of business organization and the concepts of farm records and accounting. This will cover Module 1, Unit 4, and Module 5, Unit 1 and 2. Module 4 is Unit 4, which talks about cooperative society. Module 5. In Module 5, we'll discuss Unit 1, that is the concepts of farm records and accounting. In Unit 2, we'll cover farm records designs. Week 7, the topic of our discussion will be on benefit cost analysis of agricultural projects and financial statements. This will cover Module 5, Unit 3 and 4. Under Unit 3, Unit 3 will cover benefit cost analysis of agricultural products. And Unit 4, we will consider the financial statement. Then week 8 will be a revision class. In week 8, we will review all what we did in the first week, the second week, that is the second week, we'll consider meaning, principle, and function of farm. We'll review everything on that. Then, in the third week, we'll also review what we treated on the common concepts and tools in farm management. In the fourth week, we'll review the fourth week lesson also, literate versus illiterate farmers and farm inputs. Then we will also review what we did or what we will do on week 5. That is topic that will be on farm inputs, management, and forms of business ownership. Then in week 6, we will also review what we did in week 6 on cooperative society. We will also review what we covered in week 7 on benefit cost analysis and financial statement. Also, during this revision class, we will test the students' ability on the principle of farm management. There will also going to be a tutorial questions for students to answer within that period. And also, there will be other assignments for students to test their ability. In conclusion, farm management is a science which deals with a proper combination and operation of production factors such as land, labor, and capital. In this lesson, we have learned about the aims and objectives of farm management as well as areas to be covered. Summary. In this lesson, you have learned about aims and objectives of the course of farm objectives of the course. The facilitation will take up us a period of 8 weeks to cover the course contents. Facilitation class will cover the 5 modules for the semester. Assignment. As you have gone through this video, I want you to look at this assignment and then do it against our live class facilitation. Define agriculture. Differentiate between management and farm management. Thank you for listening. See you in real class, live class facilitation. Once again, I am Helen Ian. Thank you.